Mochi, I told you to stop. Oh shit, I gotta wait. Please just sit there. Please just sit there. Thank you. Hi and hello everyone. Hope you're all doing well. It's time for album review of this new Renee Rapp album, Bite Me. Now this is the sophomore full-length LP from singer-songwriter and now actress, as she had been part of the newest rendition of Mean Girls back in 2024. Now this sophomore album over here is really, honestly, it gives off a lot of shades of Avril Lavigne and Kesha back when she was in her dollar sign phase. It sounds very empowering, rebellious, and even the title of it really brings like a title of like a self-statement of some sorts, as it pretty much reflects on being as loud as you possibly can and shedding expectations. Now the topics on here are mostly consisting of things that happened the past couple of years, breaking her relationships and challenges with dealing with fame. Boom, let's get into it. The opener, Leave Me Alone, has roaring guitars on the Leave Me Alone refrain, pretty much about wanting to have fun in the midst of having responsibilities, pretty much giving like this Prince attitude, and honestly any sense of people that was trying to reach out to her about business, seeing her exes with each other, and her boyfriend telling her about how the phone signal is breaking. She pretty much tells him like, "Oh, leave me alone. I just want to have fun." Hence the title. Now, the lead single, "Mad," which is the next track, has a bit of a country twang on the chorus. It's almost a bit as like Taylor Swift adjacent. It's pretty much over. It goes over like a troubled relationship she had, expressing that her partner's being very petty, and she pretty much wants him to be more fun and chaotic. Next track is the lighthearted "Why She's Still Here," and this one is one of the couple of tracks I'm kind of on the fence with, and it's as if Sia met pop punk with a bit of Olivia Rodrigo on here. It's about a time in her life when she was introduced to another person by her partner, and throughout the song she is now in like this odd love triangle with her partner asking who's fucking you better. And I don't think I need to be like an expert on this to really tell you how fucked up that is. The chorus is fine. It's kind of her vocals personally is kind of where I draw the line, but there's room for improvement in that regard. Next track, Sometimes, has a nice piano lead, another shade of Taylor Swift on here as well. And as the chorus each time is played, something new is added. Like, it's another heartbreaking song, but it's also very aware at the same time. She wants her man to leave her as if he didn't even want her in the first place. This is quite literally eating at her, as she wants more than just being known for like her physical appearance and physical attributes, and expressing that everything that her partner has done to her has been very predictable up to this point. Next track, Kiss It, has very groovy guitars with hitting disco craze on the chorus. And Renee is also getting like a bit frisky here too. And this point, she actually meets a girl from the east side of where she lives. And while like all the midst of this happening, she pretty much has people calling her as if she recently died. And it seems like on this point in the record, she seems to be coming back to her sense of self, like pretty much beginning a new chapter in her life, if you will. Good Girl has groovy pop with strumming guitars, and she seems to be going through some sort of metamorphosis here, expressing that she was going to start being more responsible until she met this girl, like I mentioned in the last track, came along. She is a bit hesitant at first, but the idea of pursuing her, however, she can't seem to let her go because of this girl's way of being badass. Now, next track is now her at once again another crisis. Once again, now, I Can't Have You Around Anymore has laid back guitar looming in the background as she finds herself in a vulnerable state, and she admires the girls that she has been with around, but she can't grasp the feeling that this girl will probably love her too. Pretty much having scenarios of where they are fighting, and times where they would take pictures. She expresses that she might be a little too close to her, and pretty much on this one she's pretty much at odds with her ways versus her heart. Now, Shy is a bit of a weird placement on the record for me. I thought it would have been better if this was placed like the two tracks previously, like before the two tracks previously, as this song pretty much has her saying how much she needs her, and that so much so that it drives her crazy. It's a bit off, again, it's a bit off for it to be placed here. Next track, At Least I'm Hot, just screams Sabrina Carpenter, has a bit of that country twang with edges of synth pop on the chorus, aligned with glistening sounds. I mean, she brings herself to the conclusion that she could do whatever bad things that she could possibly imagine, but all that matters is at the end of the day is how hot she is, hence the title. Of course, the last three tracks is where I kind of I'm kind of on the fence with, specifically because it takes a bit of dip. It takes a dip in quality a bit. I think I Like You Better When You're Gone has her coming at odds again with her relationship alongside with drinking. I mean, I feel a bit off about the song, really because this is probably from a real life experience. In it kind of give me the reason why of that I don't care that much about it. So yeah, I mean, she goes on about how she awaits for this girl to one day disappear. That's so funny is has her literally coming to the conclusion that this girl that she has been hooking up with has made a mess in her life. But expressing that she has a better shot with God, and that the fact that Renee actually loved this woman, and this woman pretty much is twisting her love with fuck you. And the closer, you like that, wouldn't you, is her pretty much cutting this woman off, saying that you were such a sick and demented person now in my life, and I'm cutting you off now. And basically she's given us what makes Renee. So yeah, overall I did enjoy this record a bit. However, the album flow was a bit messy to a degree. Her vocals could use some work, especially on those slow burners, slow jams, on those ballad like tracks. The production choices were needed on here as well. Overall, it's a solid album. It's and I can't wait to see what she does in the future. And I'm feeling a light B minus on this end. So yeah, I will see y'all later, basically.